Hey there guys, my name is A363MTR, and I am going to be doing a commentary on... No, don't worry, I actually have a script here. Hey there guys, I'm A363MTR, here to kick your ass because I got your back. I'm here to do my first commentary on a guy on YouTube called Bourg Productions. He used to make a bunch of Rant videos, but resigned a week ago. The thing is, from what I'd heard, he used to have another channel but took all of his videos down. However, there is one rant in particular that I just find weird overall, and the video is called Rant on Illuminati Guy 34. I want to at least take my 2 cents on this overall, and tell you my overall viewpoints on this particular video. Before we start, I know that he did make truce to Illuminati Guy 34, but he did make some recent comments on YouTube about him still saying that he was right all along, so I'll be here to at least see if Bourg is right or not. I want to note that I'm not on anyone's side. I'm not on Bourg Productions' side, nor am I on Illuminati Guy's 34 side. Take this commentary as an outsider's point of view. That being said, let's take a look.
Hello everyone, this is Bourg Productions with a rant on Illuminati Guy 34, aka Illuminati Guy 34.
Oh boy, $5 says that this is going to be about her video.
His hatred for Encyclopedia Dramatica, and his fanboyism for John Enter. What I'm going to present is evidence to prove that Illuminati Guy 34 is an egotist and a social media whore. What I refuse to talk about in this rant is the fact that he sold out the Patreon because it is a waste of time. First problem I have with Illuminati Guy 34 is his username. What is an Illuminati guy? What happened to the other 33 Illuminati guys? They probably got terminated when they opposed this guy.
Since when do you have a grip about usernames? Just because of the fact that they have weird usernames does not mean that you should actually be all that critical about it. Joshua25 on something like YouTube, 4chan, DeviantArt, or Tumblr shouldn't really be that much of a big deal. Now maybe something like Fuckboy69 would be a different issue at hand, depending on the kind of community and who is running the community. Also, just because of the fact that there's a number at the end of the username doesn't mean that there are other 33 Illuna guys. Maybe 34 is his favorite Wait, what the? This is actually a... Alright, before I continue on, I do know that I really shouldn't be looking at other commentaries unless if I'm commentating on another commentary, but since this is in the comment section, I might as well. On the comment section of the video of another commentary on the video made by Ultimate Ranter 777, you're implying that this is a joke. I mean, yeah, by contrast, it is a joke, but there is a problem at hand on how you presented it. It's basically how you actually made it into an actual problem, when in reality, there's nothing to argue about. There's a main reason why 3 commentators, me, Ultimate Ranter 777, and Sean Sampson, though to be fair his commentary on you is mediocre, are commenting on why this joke flopped as a comedic standpoint.
This is why I've called him Illuminati Guy 34, because that username makes more sense and proves that he is a representative of the YouTube elitists. There is another name I could come up with, but Illuminati Guy 34 is already offensive enough to the conservative users on YouTube. Second problem with Illuminati Guy 34, he's a ripoff of I Wait Commentary, aka MacBoy Redux, to the very root. How? First off, I Wait Commentary's sense of humor. I'll link a few videos in the description to back up my point.
Considering that the second video that you've listed seems clunky, I've went ahead and watched 2 commentaries on Illuminati Guy, mainly his 7th and 6th commentary. I'll get into why I watched the 6th commentary later. Needless to say, I don't see your point in this.
Second, Illuminati Guy 34 has the same voice as I Wait Commentary. Are these gentlemen long-lost brothers? There's a possibility. Listen to their voices and you'll see what I mean.
If you actually watch that whole thing through, you'd realize that he's not bitching about the cartridge itself, he's complaining about how the company's different.
Also, you said there shouldn't be a sacrifice in comedy, yet you're whining, oh, they're making jokes. I mean, make up your mind, man.
I also don't get your point here. 1. I personally don't hear the resemblance. Just because they're both guys and they have deep voices doesn't mean that every other guy with a deep voice on the planet sounds exactly like the other two. 2. Just because of the fact that someone has the same voice as another person doesn't mean that that one person is ripping off another guy. 3. They aren't brothers. In fact, I highly doubt that these two ever met. If this part about brothers is a joke, then I find it hard considering that each brother's voices can be different, making this joke flop as a whole, which again proves your presentation suck. And 4, you've stated in the same comment about the joke of his username earlier in the video was that he was voice acting because his voice is something no one can take seriously. How was he even voice acting? That doesn't sound like voice acting to me. If anything, I can make a contradiction and say that not only am I voice acting, but you are too.
Third problem. Illuminati Guy 34 is a social media whore. Don't believe me? According to the search engine on Google, Illuminati Guy 34 has a Facebook, Twitter, and DeviantArt account, which I will elaborate later on why it's a big deal.
So you're saying that the problem with the Luna guy is that he is an internet whore because he has accounts on multiple sites. So with that logic being said, you're saying that anyone with a Facebook, Twitter, or DeviantArt account, or any other accounts on many other social media sites for that matter, considered to be an internet whore? Way to generalize almost the entire internet civilization, bud.
Much like everyone else that wants to be popular on YouTube, Illuminati Guy 34 will use these sites to help spread his elitist agenda, so channels including mine will forever be ridiculed. This is the kind of guy that has helped get popular channels terminated for violating community guidelines, even though there is no evidence to prove it.
Well, firstly, it sounds like as if you really can't take any criticism, which is entirely not true because you didn't rage in the comment section at all. Maybe it sounds like you've been butthurt about something. I wonder. Secondly, you've stated that the fans would attack you to the point where they would claim a copyright strike on you or even get your channel terminated. Unless if you can actually show me a screenshot of his fans raging on you, or if you actually have received a copyright strike on your past/current channel, then I don't really see the point in here.
Fourth problem. Illuminati Guy 34 has a reputation for censoring criticism just like his Lord and Savior John Enter. Where's the proof? This comment was originated by Illuminati Guy 34 on a rant on John Enter from a user named Jacob Jones.
It would be nice if you can give us a bigger picture, maybe in the description, or focus on maybe just that one comment than the entire page. We didn't need that top part above the comment in the first place. But about the comment itself, you stated that the problem is with censoring. Well, let's take a look on the Merriam-Webster online dictionary on what censoring actually is. Censor. Verb. To examine in order to suppress or delete anything considered objectionable. Also, to suppress or delete as objectionable. So you're telling me that a Luna guy is censoring people by deleting or suppressing people's comments? Yeah, I can highly doubt that. Unless if you can actually prove to me that he's deleting comments on YouTube, then you're being overdramatic about this. Hell, I'm not sure if Mr. Enter is actually censoring anyone as well. I mean, yeah, he's blocking people because he thinks that those who are trolls and cyberbullies are two separate things or wrong. He's doing it on his own personal level, not on everyone else. If you want more information on this, there's a great video made by Just Margaret on this topic on whether or not being blocked by someone on a social media site is the same as censoring. Link it down in the description below.
A user by the name of QRRBRBIRLBEL went back and forth with Illuminati Guy 34 over the whole Encyclopedia Dramatica mess, which I'm about to get to very soon.
That's just an argument going back and forth. How the hell is that even censoring?
Also, the opposers of John Enter massively flamed Illuminati Guy 34, saying that trolling and cyberbullying are the same thing. Guess what, Illuminati Guy 34? If you try making a video justifying trolling and cyberbullying, odds are you are going to get trolled big time. So tone down on your fanboyism for John Enter.
I'm not stating as to whether or not if he likes the guy, but even then, just because he agrees with Mr. Enter doesn't mean that he is considered to be a fanboy. Maybe he actually doesn't like the guy's content or whatnot. Also, do you have proof that Luna Guy believes that cyberbullying and trolling are the same thing? Well, before you say, just wait until further on in the video, I will show you on this, or something like, but wait, I've already did, didn't you see my links? I have went towards the 5th link about this, and technically, you did. problem, it would have been nice for you to at least read an expert of the post, or at least show us the picture right there and then. Half-Boiled Hero did make a great example about this. Not only that, but he actually gave us 3 links where you'll see the journal entry. One where you see the original journal entry, which is deleted, one archive of the post, and one link with the screenshot of that journal. What do you have on this? Nothing. Well, technically you do have a link towards his DeviantArt account, but if you want to be credible, then show us the links towards his journals, comments, or anything else, especially on the time where you're stating your claim, not just a link from his DeviantArt account. And technically you stated this as well in your 3rd link, but I'll be talking about that link later on. It will actually be biting you in the ass. It seems like as if you're arranging your proofs in a disorganized manner, not only in your video, but in your sources as well. And next time, especially if you are going to be going back into your ranting, or we'll be doing some commentary later on for some reason, then you should at least give us the exact links of everything you're going to present.
5th problem. Encyclopedia Dramatica. According to his commentary on my rant on John Enter, he cut away the evidence I presented courtesy of Encyclopedia Dramatica over John Enter being a ripoff. Illuminati Guy at 34 didn't just cut away to state the obvious and skip. He cut me off in the middle of my point. If you want to be a credible commentator, in the words of Rhino Mills and many other commentators, let the user in question finish what they are saying before you cut away. Otherwise, don't do commentaries.
Now yes, he did interrupt the point that you were trying to make. The point is that the site shouldn't be taken too seriously. I know that you have a point later on in the video about the website, so I'll hold my comments until we get there. For anyone who wants to see the 6th commentary, then there will be a link down in the description as well.
You know why I don't do commentaries? Simple. Introduce my video. Talk about the user in question. Find an avatar. Let the user in question be introduced. Cut away. Continue to the video. Cut away. And the cycle keeps repeating. That's why, in my opinion, the ranting community is better than the commentary community.
In the regards towards the format on commentaries, I personally like them because it's actually more organized than simply just ranting on with no original format. It's clean and to the point. In the regards towards you liking one community, just watch Ultimate Rancher 777's commentary on this. It's basically the same thing as what I was going to say. I'm stating this because I don't want to be called a complete ripoff.
Maybe you should try it sometime, Illuminati Guy 34.
He actually did, and unlike Sean Sampson on his commentary on you, I am actually going to show you some proof. If you type up Rant on his YouTube channel search box, you get 3 ranting videos. They are an Uncle Grandpa rant, a Teens Tines Go rant, and a TV show Toy Lines rant.
Back on the Encyclopedia Dramatica thing. He griped about Encyclopedia Dramatica being a satirical site.
Well, is it? I thought that it is, considering how there are words such as idiot fanboys or jealous rage are on the article that you presented on Mr. Enter.
Now here's my main problem with Illuminati Guy 34. He claims it's a satirical site, yet he griped about it in several rants on his DeviantArt account. Therefore he's actually taking it seriously, thus making him a butthurt hypocrite.
How does that make any sense? He was just stating for the fact that it was just a satirical site.
Illuminati Guy 34. Calm down, will you?
I thought for
Just
the fact that he was calm.
Encyclopedia Dramatica is a satirical site does not mean it can't present factual evidence. Not counting the docs of many people, there are reasons why people earn spots on that site. Whether it's internet drama from the likes of Chris Chan, Spax 3, Sailor Moon Red 1, or stupid skits from Smosh or Ray William Johnson. There are factual truths that get people to visit the site constantly.
I guess to why you presented this as a problem. Well, though for the fact that you're right about having actual evidence on the articles, it doesn't mean for the fact that Encyclopedia Dramatica is a reliable source. Even if there are actual evidence from different articles, someone can edit the article and botch it all up. The same thing can be said with your Shout Wiki resource. Why do you think that Wikipedia isn't even a reliable source? Now, you can say that Illuna Guy should have stated this instead of the site being satire, but he has a point on how the site runs and how he doesn't take the site seriously. The only exception to this is if you have gone other links to back this all up, which you should have done in your rant with Mr. Enter.
Final problem. His beef with me. Oh yes, I saved the best for last, and here's what makes him look like Eustace Bag, which is bad.
Oh boy, looks like somebody landed on his ass and got a boo-boo. Here, let me get the Band-Aid out.
It all started on March 1st, 2015, when I made 3 controversial videos. One of them being on John Ender for legitimately griping about his Patreon page. Another being on Rhino Mills. No, I'm not going to revise that rant since it would be a lost cause among the fanboys of Rhino Mills. Even though I apologized in his parody on me, I still don't like Rhino. Then there's a third video he commentated on, which is my 2 cents on Patreon. My point still stands on many things, including what I would personally support. Animation and cooking shows.
By that sentence alone, you're sagging your pants and I can see your underwear that says biased. Seriously, why are animations and cooking shows the only reason why you should support Patreon? Just because of the fact that they needed to use more expensive equipment for materials for their cooking shows or for their animation doesn't mean that a reviewer can use the same money on actually buying better equipment, just like camera upgrades or a better microphone. The same thing can be said with the Let's Player as well.
So Illuminati Guy 34, you want to go to war with me, especially with all the crap talking you have done on social media? Guess what? I hereby declare war on Illuminati Guy 34, you elitist scumbag. You make me regret ever warring with RJ Bansma. Therefore, I want to apologize to RJ for what happened. Here are some examples of Illuminati Guy 34 talking crap on me courtesy of his DeviantArt account. Oh boy, this one is golden.
Actually, that's fool's gold. You've been fooled, you fool!
He finally acknowledges that the username I gave him is better than his actual username. That's something Encyclopedia Dramatica ought to take notice of if Illuminati Guy really screws up on YouTube and social media.
I'm pretty sure that was a joke. Or sarcasm. Because reading sarcasm on the internet is hard. No, seriously, it is.
Here's evidence of him getting butthurt over the issue I just talked about. This evidence was seen on a commentary by Half-Boiled Hero, who should rename his channel Hard-Boiled Hero. This evidence is based on Illuminati Guy's complaint on the bunch of pseudo-intellectuals' commentary on John Ender's troll video.
This was the picture that I was talking about. Like I said earlier, you should have used that as your evidence instead of the other evidence in your video.
Here's another problem I personally have with Illuminati Guy 34. When I introduced myself in one of my videos, back when I was warring with T-Bone 2004, mind you, he immediately laughed and he said how silly my voice is when his voice resembles I Wait commentary.
I will give you credit for the fact that you laughed at your own voice for his commentary, as it shouldn't really be a professional thing to do, unless if you literally alter your own voice. And before you say anything, no, he didn't. However, that doesn't give you the right to make fun of his own voice as well.
Way to be such a hypocrite, Illuminati Guy 34. At least I Wait commentary is funnier than you.
That can technically be a matter of opinion on what is considered to be funny. For example, most people will not like the show Boba Boba Bo Boba Bo because it's considered to be weird. I, on the other hand, find it funny considering that I find random events, but not too random, funny. Not everyone will agree with me, but that's just my own opinion. Just because of the fact that you don't find him funny doesn't mean that anyone else considers him to be funny. Also, like I said, I don't see the resemblance because I don't see how he stole his comedy routine. Unless if you can actually tell me what jokes Illuna Guy stole, in which case I can actually take the blame here, then you're exaggerating.
If he commentated on my videos, he would have taken me a lot more serious than you did. That laughter of yours immediately killed the impact of your commentary on me. Next time you do a commentary on me, get serious, Illuminati Guy 34.
Seriously though, the fact that you're still talking about how he was laughing at your own voice seems you're holding on a huge grudge right now.
How would you like it if I Wait commentary laughed at your voice because it was similar to his? It would hurt you, wouldn't it?
Now hang on, don't bring irate commentary in like as if he fully agrees with you. If anything, he might actually make a commentary on this video as well.
Now in the light of me being a recent bandwagon of the commentary community, since the people of BOP are scared of me, I will say this though. Illuminati Guy 34 may have a couple of good videos out there, but why is he promoting Power Rangers, Transformers, and ponies?
That's because he likes Transformers, Power Rangers, and ponies? You're basically bashing on what he likes right now. The kid stuff? Yeah, that doesn't mean that he shouldn't be too old for it.
Oh yeah, to cover up the fact that he wants to kill people that oppose him, including myself. I wouldn't be surprised if him and his entourage of representatives from the Illuminati try to find me and kill me. To be serious though, this war that I just declared on Illuminati Guy will probably be the Chris Boers and James Rolfe style war on logic.
And a week later, a treaty happens. And actually, for the sake of this video, I'm gonna pretend that the war is still going on. I still highly doubt that it'll be whatever you've just described right now. Before I go on and state as to what's wrong with the video, I will state one thing. You did bring in some good points in your Rant's video that actually does make sense. For example, the fact that you laughed at your voice was kinda harsh, as no one should really be laughed at for something that they can't control over. Also too, for the fact that Encyclopedia Dramatica can bring in factual evidence. However, that doesn't mean for the fact that you have to bitch about it by doing the same thing you're doing in that video. Like I said, he isn't in the right here as well, but that doesn't mean that you can use the victim card too. Also, if you're going to be doing Rant again, you need to organize your proofs and points right. You also need to link your references correctly and from the direct source instead of simply saying, oh, I got it from DeviantArt. Also, don't really give credit towards any Wiki or Wikia pages, even Encyclopedia Dramatica, since anyone can write misinformation on there. The only way that you can is if you have another source to back this up, and even then you should have used those sources instead. And I highly doubt for the fact that you'll be doing rants again, but if you do, then I will state this. Don't let the video that you made, as well as the video that a Luna guy made, bring you down. If you really want to rant again, then no one's stopping you. But since you're not and you want to mainly focus more on animation, then I wish you good luck in the near future. Anyways, that's it for today's video. I'll see you all on another video. For now, my name is A363MTR saying, have a wonderful journey through the depths of space and time, but until then, I'm signing out.